Today's new update to Red Dead Online added new game changes, discounts, 2 bonuses, and free rewards, which we will be talking about a little bit later on and more in this video. And this video should have you covered with everything you need to know for this week in Red Dead Online. But before we jump in, if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on today's video. And if you'd want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So before we jump into all the cash discounts for this week, I want to quickly talk about one of the major gold bar discounts, and that is 5 gold bars off the Bounty Hunter roll, or basically making the Bounty Hunter roll 30% off. And this is important for a few reasons, because this hints at us is basically what the rest of the week is going to look like in terms of the bonuses and the discounts we have. And this is a very Bounty Hunter focused week, which is really awesome. So getting into everything, over on at Wilderness Outfitters back at your camp, you will find 30% off the Bounty Hunter camp theme. If you check out the fence, you will find 30% off for the tracking arrow pamphlet. Your weekly collection for this week is the Gold Panner's Dream Collection, which consists of the Ojeda Rose Gold Bangle Bracelet, the 1797 Gold Eagle Coin, and the Gold Pocket Watch, and that sells for $90 this week. But as always, I don't really recommend you chase after weekly collections because you don't get that much money for turning in the 3 items, whereas if you just sold them individually or, of course, contributed them so that you could start selling the sets of certain different types of, say, bracelets or coins and things like that, and that wouldn't be worth it because you'd be taking away items from those sets, getting that huge cash bonus when you just turn it in for the weekly collection. But moving on, over on to Madame Nazar, you can take 30% off a few items like the Black Bone Ring, the Bullseye Gloves, and also the Viper Buckle here in game. If you navigate all the way over to the stables, any stables in game, you can get 30% off a bunch of things, which is awesome. You can get 30% off all roll saddles in the game, plus 30% off the improved versions of the Gurdon Vaquero saddle, the Lumley McClellan saddle, the Gurdon Trail saddle, the Stenger Roping saddle, the Neller Dakota, the Lumley Ranch Cutter, and the Neller Mother Hubbard saddles here in game. The saddles like the Nacogdoches are already technically improved, so those aren't on discount this week. Unfortunately, the Nacogdoches with the hooded stirrups would be the best combination, but if you're looking for basically another good looking saddle, if you don't like the Nacogdoches and you want maximum prevention against stamina drain, the Upland saddle for the Bounty Hunter roll will also be really good. You just need to be between ranks 20 and 30 for the Bounty Hunter and be a prestigious Bounty Hunter with that license purchased to be able to acquire that Upland saddle. But the downside is you can't customize the stirrups, so you don't get that extra 50% stamina drain rate from, or prevention against stamina drain rate on the Upland saddle like you can with the Nacogdoches. But moving on, we also have 30% off the Bounty Hunter wagon over on at the stables, and also all Breton horses in the game. The Breton horses are really good and they're great bounty hunting horses, but out of all roll horses in the game, they're probably my least favorite. But maybe I will just use a spot in my stable this week, get rid of my Palomino Dapple American Standardbred, and try out another Breton because I haven't owned one in my stables for quite some time. And then lastly, we have 30% off vehicle insurance for the wagons here in game. If you check out the Gunsmith, you can find 30% off discounts for Bounty Hunter weapon variants, say for example the bolt action rifle or the Schofield revolver. You can also get 30% off the Guerrero gun belt and the Guerrero gun belt holster here in game, so you get the 2 combo right there. And you also get 30% off shotguns in this game this week, so that's pretty good news because shotguns are very important for taking on legendary bounties, which we will be talking about in a little bit. Moving on, we also have 40% off the reinforced lasso here in game. That's very important for keeping your bounty target secure. I would recommend you wouldn't go on bounty hunting missions without the reinforced lasso because it extends the time that the targets actually stay hogtied for a lot longer. And of course, if you combine that with knocking out the target, then hogtying them and putting them on your horse, they won't even wake up. Unlike with the normal lasso, I think they can wake up and break out if you knock them out first. So definitely something to keep in mind. Next, we also have 50% off all Bolas in the game. So for the normal Bolas, but we also have that 50% off or half off discount, the Brookstone and the Gravesand, and also the Hawksmoth Bolus here in game. Now, if you navigate over onto the general store, you will find a 30% off discount on all Bounty Hunter outfits here in game. And you will also get 30% off some facial hair and facial hair upgrades like the slicked back fade and also the count, and then also the undercut layers. And I'm not sure really what's applicable to the females here in game, because I know a lot of people and myself have a male character. I don't have a female character, so I can't confirm if there's anything for the ladies out there, but nonetheless, that's just kind of like a side discount that we have for this week. And then lastly, in terms of the bonuses, we have double money and double XP on all legendary bounty hunter missions. So for example, in this video, you are watching Virgil Edwards' legendary bounty gameplay. I spent 10 minutes on this bounty purposely to test out the payout, and we got $258 and 787 XP in only 10 minutes for this mission. Now, you could spend 30 plus minutes to reach the payout cap for gold money and XP on this mission and get over $450, but I wouldn't really recommend that, as you're just wasting a lot of time right there, especially with your Trader and Moonshiner productions shutting down. But the double XP that you're earning during this legendary bounty hunter mission, for example, or any legendary bounty hunter mission this week, that XP counts for the 10,000 XP bounty hunter reward that you can reset for 1 gold bar and $100 as well here in game. Also, just as a side note, if we do have any other bonuses, you know, perhaps there's double cash and double XP for some of the bounty hunter free roam events or something like that. I don't really see any bonuses for completing the free roam or the infamous bounties, but in any case, if we do have any more updates, Rockstar's Newswire will let us know the full picture of bonuses, changes, and then basically any free items and rewards for this week as well. What I personally love about bounty hunter bonuses on legendary bounties, though, is the fact that we get to basically switch up our free roam grind a little bit and let the legendary bounties do the talking for the week. Since Trader and Moonshiner productions do shut down during the bounty hunter missions anyway, they're at least the legendary ones, you don't necessarily have to worry about being perfectly on time for your other role businesses, since the typical grinding loop I do personally gets thrown off a little bit with weeks like this. But nonetheless, top tier bounties like Virgil Edwards, Etta Doyle, Tobin Winfield, and Red Ben Clemson are all looking really good in terms of cash and XP payouts this week, and those are going to be your best bet for receiving the most amount of money, because they have the highest base payout as opposed to other low tier and mid tier legendary bounties. And if you would like to see my full strategy guide and how I will be approaching this week's bonus, then let me know in the comments below, and I can get a money guide out for this week as soon as possible. But I think with all that said and out of the way, we will be wrapping the video up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Rockstar games and Red Dead Online content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.